Hello and welcome to Idiots with Instruments, the show that follows the band Red Hot Rebellion as we write and record our new album from start to finish. Over these next several weeks, we will go from simple guitar riffs and chord progressions to finished, polished, and awesome rock and roll anthems. I'm Jim Tramontana, bassist and lead vocalist of Red Hot Rebellion.
I'm Doug Spencer, guitarist and least important vocal.
I'm Andris Divine. I play the drums, and I'm the second most important vocalist.
That's right. Don't sell yourself short.
You
got the voice of an angel.
It's been very breathy.
Yeah. So my voice is already a little shot. I don't know if you can tell. We did a little warm up thing, and we're out of practice.
Yeah,
we're out of practice. But
yeah, you sound beautiful.
Yeah. So the idea behind this whole fucking show, right, is we don't really know what we're doing. We're all pretty seasoned musicians who've been playing in bands for many, many years, but we still are just kind of wandering our way through life, trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah. What is things?
Yeah. We all know how to count to 4 over and over again.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we as a band, Red Hot Rebellion, when did we form? 2012? 2010?
There's some debate over that.
Yeah.
It was 2009.
But I don't remember.
I do, because I had just moved here.
Here being the Cincinnati, Dayton area.
And the only
nowhere near where we are now.
The only reference point I have is I was 2 years in and out of
rehab.
All kinds of, after I got out of rehab, I decided I wanted to get back into rock and roll, and I was looking for bands for those 2 years. But, 2 years of just playing with weirdos and
miscreants.
Not like now.
So and then
you guys are a different kind of weirdo.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So that was So I didn't start doing that till 2007, and then I feel like it was 2 years before I met you, Jimmy.
Yeah.
And you made me meet you in a public place.
Right.
Because
you were I had just moved here, and it's been.
Little did you know I'm just an ass rapist.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was a little weird. You had me go into that van and put the hood over my head, but you played a mean guitar, so that's kind of how
you didn't say
friendships work out.
You didn't say no. So,
no. So that was what 2010, right? 2009.
I mean, that's probably something.
Yeah.
And then because that was around the time of the Stinky Foot gig, and
yeah. And we went through a couple drummers before we found Andris. Well,
yeah.
So anyway, long story short, the band's been around since about 2010, we guess. Our first album came out, in 2012?
I don't know.
Red Hot Rebellion, the self-titled awesome album.
Yeah.
And
we had that other thing before then.
Yeah, we did a couple EPs. We did Live at the Murder Bunker.
I met you guys at the Murder Bunker for the first time, and I had no idea where Dayton was, and I had no idea where I was going.
Nobody knows where Dayton is.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was right behind that, Elsa's?
Yeah, right behind a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
Any good band practice place called the Murder Bunker deserves to be behind a Mexican restaurant.
I had no idea what
right
to
near
expect,
the dumpster.
I made Lib come with me.
Yeah, so we recorded a little. We used to practice in a place called the Murder Bunker.
Yep.
And we recorded kind of a demo EP thing called Live at the Murder Bunker.
Yep.
Where we did it all analog. No, it wasn't analog. It was digital and analog, but no Pro Tools, no tricks. That was our gimmick back then.
Well,
and then
we did the two fucking good songs.
Two fucking good songs. Digital 7-inch.
Which was
that's a whole
real
episode
rough
in
patch.
itself.
Yeah, that was a rough patch there.
When our engineer's girlfriend tried to fuck Andris.
Yeah,
right before our eyes.
Yeah, and then
there was a
Phil
gun.
pulled out a gun.
There was a gun. There could have been booger sugar.
There was no booger. Yeah, there were no.
Not with us.
No.
Yeah.
But
no.
There could have been somewhere
else.
There was craziness abound.
But then we met the amazing Chris Suttle, and we recorded a fine fucking rock and roll album called Red Hot Rebellion.
Yeah.
We weren't real creative with the name on that one.
Yeah, it's fine. It was the first album.
That's okay.
Nobody cares.
Yeah. But there were some good rock and roll gems on it.
Nobody cares.
It's your first album.
cares.
No one cares.
Yeah.
But we licensed most of those songs for TV. Like almost every song off of that album is on some kind of TV show or commercial or something on the web, which is good.
I get a check for like $10
every 8 years,
3 months or something like that. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's nice.
You can buy refried beans with
I bought a pack of guitar strings and a couple guitar picks. It's awesome.
It's pretty badass.
And living the high life.
Yeah.
No, seriously though.
I've gotten like one set of sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we licensed stuff and then
played a bunch of gigs.
Yeah, well, and then we played some gigs, and we met some peeps.
Yeah.
And then decided to
was
do
good
something
times.
ridiculous for the second album, which was to record a concept album that tied in with a fucking graphic novel that I wrote. So
Yeah.
now you guys said you guys went along with it, and it came out fucking great.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it came out great. I mean,
That was a crazy little experience. So to one up that, I decided, why don't we do a podcast where we drag everyone along with us during our writing and recording process?
Yeah.
And
yes.
welcome.
welcome. Yeah.
Welcome to the shit show.
And we're really not sure what the hell is going to happen.
Since we can't ass rape you, we're going to ear rape you.
Yeah, so this is pretty typical for Red Hot Rebellion practice. So
Yeah.
I figured we might as well record it. Everyone does it a little different. This is how we do it.
Yeah.
We bullshit a lot. We
Yeah.
try riffs out. We
Yeah.
kind of splice them together. And
Yeah.
So like we have the start of one song, right? But
Yeah.
all the other songs for this album, we're gonna write here on tape as we go. Now there's going to
Right.
be some editing involved because you're not going to want to listen to us play the same 4 chords over and over again until we get it right.
Yes.
But
Yeah, it's very boring.
Yeah.
We spend a lot of time doing that.
yeah.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
but I mean I think through us, the train wreck that is going to be us writing this album, I think someone may get something out of it. I mean, a lot of people have said like, how do you even write music? How do you write an album?
Right.
And
We don't know.
I have no idea.
I mean,
Who knows?
my main question is, how do you play the guitar?
Well,
I mean, how does that work?
This is the pilot.
pilot episode.
This is what we're going to use to
Yeah.
pitch.
Pilot.
So
Yeah.
We're going to
We
pitch
gotta
this to some
pitch this
people.
shit.
Very, very important people.
Yeah.
We're going to hear this.
Exactly.
we may have to cut out some of the ass raping. But
We're going to
Yeah,
We're going to have to cut out 100% of the things I say.
Yeah. It'll just be. In the end, it's just going to be Jim talking.
yeah, it'll just be
And then you'll edit it in. It'll be
Jim Tramontana
Yeah.
show.
for me. And,
Yeah.
That's right.
and then you just laughing like,
Right.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
was that Dick McMahon or whatever?
Like,
Yeah.
What do you
like
say?
in the background.
Yeah.
But it's going to be cut laughter too, so it'll start and
laughing,
stop
like-
abruptly. Yeah.
Can we
It'd
add
be really
in,
good.
like, remember the old, 70s, Brady Bunch TV shows where they have the laugh
The laugh
tracks?
track?
Yeah.
Yes.
That would
Yeah.
be awesome,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean, is that too much?
We'll experiment with that.
Now I'm
Yeah.
just... I'm
That'll
Laugh
be like the
tracks.
special episodes for Patreon subscribers.
Right.
We're just
Down the road.
we're just going to
record
double me a bunch of times.
Right. Oh, that's a good idea.
Or
Yeah.
we'll use like a speech
little bit different.
But there's always
synthesizer.
like that
Yeah.
one weird voice in the one. It's like...
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like
That's
who
supposed to
laughs
make
like
it
that?
That's going in there
natural.
too.
Yeah, like who laughs like that?
Yeah,
What
that,
I don't know, demons? Krusty the Clown.
Well, yeah, Krusty's different, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's along those lines, I guess. And clowns are demons, so
That's
Yeah,
true.
there we
absolutely.
go. We've come
That
full
is true.
circle. Cool.
So back to writing music.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what we're
it
here
seems
for.
like Doug was going to say something because,
Yeah.
as we know, almost all of our songs start with guitar riffs that Doug Spencer brings to the table.
Yeah.
What was I going to say?
I don't know. We were talking about writing music. What makes a good rock and roll song, Doug? What your favorite
What makes a good rock and roll
and
song?
how do you describe our sound and what are we going for? I mean,
Oh.
balls out rock and roll.
Yeah, I
a
mean,
good
our
question.
sound is a soundtrack to a bar fight.
That's right.
That's right. I mean, that's what we were saying from the first
Yeah.
get-go.
From Alive at the Murder Bunker.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe some of it's throwback to a simpler time, right? I think that's some other shit we've said before.
Yeah.
But, you know,
No frills.
no
stripped down
thrills.
rock
I
and
mean,
roll.
if there's any more numbers over 4, I get confused easily. So it's not math rock.
Yeah.
There's usually a verse, there's a chorus, there's a guitar solo, there's an intro.
It's a bridge.
There could be a bridge if we are feeling
Yeah.
fancy. There might
Late-
even be a key change.
Yeah,
We've been
Lately,
working
we've
on
been
key
throwing
changes.
key changes in there. We're
Yeah,
expanding.
I finally finished that Mel Bay book, so now I know about key changes.
in the circle of fifths. Yeah.
Oh, see, that's too many. I only go to I'm the circle of fourths. That's comedy gold.
Perfect.
Right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Sing. There we go.
So
Order up.
So back to your question, I think what makes a good rock and roll record is something that is easily understood from the minute you hit play. Something that you don't have to think about. Something that I think a good gauge is like if you're driving. For me, if I'm driving and I put it on, do I fucking look down and go, holy shit, I'm driving 90?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
or am I cutting fuckers off and flipping
Right.
people? Like, yeah, I'm all fired up. Or whatever, you know, if I'm working out or something like that, you know, and I'm feeling good, and it's got a good rhythm
the
and
backbeat,
beat, and,
strength,
and
yeah.
cool guitar licks and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's what catches my ear at
That's
least.
the stuff I like too.
Yeah, and I mean, as far as the a good drums, good good singing, good bass playing. I mean, I guess good,
Moderately adequate bass playing.
good everything. Yeah. Yeah.
See,
it's
because
fine.
for the bass, I'm going to give you all a tip here, bassists. Bass, it's more important the notes you don't play than the notes you do play.
That's correct.
Yeah. So,
Because we go over that and they will hear that when we start writing the song.
yeah, when
They'll
I'm
be like,
not
"Dude,"
playing
Yeah,
notes.
we'll be like, dude, just keep it simple.
Yeah,
there's
there's a lot of one note Johnny stuff for me
Which
because
is
I'm
fine.
doing double duty as main vocals and
Yeah.
and bass, and I can't
yeah,
think that fast.
Yeah,
so,
and that's why Jimmy's the most important vocal.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
Just so you guys know, I was looking through my emails and I've confirmed that Saturday, September 19th, 2009, at 2 p.m. was our first ever rehearsal.
huh?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Say that again. Saturday.
September 19th, 2009.
All right.
So that is our
that's
birthday.
Red Hot
Yeah.
Rebellion Day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Red Hot
right.
Rebellion Day. So, okay.
You sent me an email at 6:23 p.m. Complimenting me on my drumming.
Saying,
it's very
boy,
nice.
boy, you did good. You're in the band.
Read it to us. Let's hear it.
Andris, it was super cool playing with you today. You are a very skilled drummer and a heavy hitter. Love heavy hitters. Here are 3 songs that I threw together in the basement with Doug. The drums suck. Smiley face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess we are calling the band Craterface in light of the MTV interest, but we're open to ideas. I will send you more rough stuff once I fire up the DAW. Jim.
Huh. So we did not call the band Craterface. In
No,
fact, Craterface
we sure
is
didn't.
my solo project.
Yeah.
All right.
So I was probably trying to impose my own will on the band.
there
you know,
you go.
I wanted to name the fucking band Mustache Supernova,
Right.
Yeah,
but I was
remember.
overruled.
I saw that as a potential option also. There are a lot of like rough songs for a few names to ponder, name for the band.
Yeah.
Let's see what-
Like Cannon Bones was one for a while. Well, okay, so let's come back. Let's circle back
Yeah,
to this
sorry.
September 19th business.
Yeah.
So
A day
why
that
don't
will
we
live in
say,
infamy.
okay, today is what? It's January 31st.
Yeah.
2018.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's say we're going to have this album written
On our birthday?
by September 19th. So
Wow.
that's,
Fuck. I would hope so.
well, we write really slow.
Yeah, it took us a year to get the mission out, but
Yeah.
that was mostly the comic.
No, okay, so you want to say written and recorded?
There was a lot of bullshit when the
There
mission
was.
went down.
Yeah,
So,
you're
I
right.
mean, there was a lot of downtime and
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were running 3 projects at once. We did a Kickstarter. We were running a
fucking-
comic
yeah, it
book.
was too
There
much.
It was too
Yeah.
much.
Too much.
So now we're going to make it even more crazy by trying to run an entire
upping it.
podcast
Well,
and write and record an album by September 19th.
I think the podcast and write and record. Yeah, I mean, if we can commit to
yeah.
the 3 of us being in the same room
Yeah.
on a regular basis,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we can get it done.
All right.
Well, I think
I'm
that's
confident.
this is going to help that also.
Well, we just
Yeah.
put it out into the fucking universe and put
Yeah.
it on wax, on
Yeah.
tape, as
Yeah,
the kids
right.
say.
on
So,
digital analog
Digital.
tape.
That's.
I mean, it would
right.
be really neat to say we write, record, and release
Mm-hmm.
by September 19th, but I don't think that's fucking doable.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Someone look at we don't have a calendar. How many
Well,
months is that? It's 9 months away,
Here,
right?
check it out. I got a calendar right here.
9 months.
Right,
9
right
months.
fucking here.
It. Well,
So
it's January.
And then that's with like, then summer's always fucked up for us because
Yeah.
we're going on like there's
Everybody's-
vacays. We're gonna have gigs
Yeah.
in there. We're gonna practice
Yeah.
for gigs.
Yeah, I got to get my surgery done.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
transitioning very well. I might add. You're
Thank you. I've been
yeah.
on the medicine now for a couple weeks.
Oh.
Yeah, your voice is still
That's
a little
funny.
deep.
So the 19th this year is on a Wednesday also,
Ah,
which is
when
it
we
circles back.
usually practice.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And
That's heavy.
To our regular day.
So write and record by September 19th.
I think
13 songs.
How many?
13?
Because we have... Well, we need 10?
10 makes an album. So, okay, well, it's 10 songs.
Well, okay.
10 or more songs.
We could kind of cheat and use the 3 that we've already written and recorded, which are awesome.
Yeah.
Kind of like how we did with the...
Yeah, we can do that. Okay,
So 7.
So
No.
Well, no.
No,
so
no.
10,
Write
10 more
songs.
songs.
Yeah, we're going to
So
write... Well, we already have one song started, but...
Yeah, so we need 9 more.
Well, we need to finish the first
Well,
one.
I think
the first one is
The first one's done.
I think what
Not
we really need is a consequence if it doesn't happen. Like a good ass rapist.
Like a triple ass raping.
So email us
Bring
some
out the gimp.
consequences.
Yeah.
redhotrebellion@gmail.com.
There you go, consequences.
Email
If-
consequences.
If it doesn't happen,
Yeah. redhotrebellion@gmail.com.
We need somebody to keep
We
us
need someone
honest.
to keep us
or
accountable.
just send us pics of what could happen. Yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of like 8mm films converted over
Snuff
to
films.
yeah, converted over to like YouTube. or
Yeah.
something.
Things. Yeah.
Like Alien Autopsy.
Oh, yeah.
A bunch of stuff that's difficult to watch. Like, oh.
Yeah, exactly.
That's... I
So
think
what?
we just committed to something. We put it out in the universe, didn't we?
Yeah.
We
Yeah, sure did.
we just said we're going to write and record 10 songs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They will be in the can by September 19th, 2018.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
what the kids
just
say.
in time for Christmas release.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay.
That'd
so
be
you,
great.
you heard it here first, folks.
That's right.
Yeah.
So,
But I also think it's funny how tame we are, like as a band. I think people are oftentimes taken aback
Yeah.
by it.
but you're like, yeah.
Right,
Like-
yeah.
Like when we
2/3 of us are straight edge.
right.
You know,
Yeah.
Doug's a family man.
Yeah. When we stayed
Andris
with,
is very awkward.
super awkward.
Yeah.
It's very uncomfortable to be around.
Hey, you know what? I wanted to do a segment called Awkward with Andris. Go!
Oh, yeah. Oh boy.
Nice.
I don't know. I'm just so awkward. I was gonna say that when we stayed with Steve in Pittsburgh,
yeah. Shout
he
out
was
to Steve.
Yeah, he was
awesome.
he was very gracious in hosting us, and then he was also very surprised that like none of us wanted to like get super crazy after the show. Like we were
We were
like,
we just
"Yeah,
want
we'll
to sleep.
We just want to sleep.
I kind of want to take a shower if that's
yeah,
cool.
Shower
yeah,
and
like
sleep.
thanks for having us.
Then we went out to a nice lunch the next day.
It was really good.
It was a Peruvian food.
Yeah.
yeah.
We bought him breakfast.
And we bought him
Yeah.
I was
breakfast.
gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Quite the
delicious.
gentleman.
There was
Yeah.
no foul play. There was no
None
diddling.
whatsoever.
It was
No.
yeah.
I'm not going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about architecture and shit because he's an architect.
Yeah.
It's fun.
That's a
Yeah.
very interesting spider right there, I see.
Yeah.
the flying buttresses. Yes.
Yeah.
This is,
He complimented Dayton for the architecture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, like
which I thought
there's
was
some,
interesting.
There's some Frank Lloyd Wrights and
yeah, I think he
shit
said
here or
something like,
something.
looks like a bunch of assholes built this place.
Some assholes what to do what they was doing.
Yeah.
If the shoe fits.
Yeah. So, how do we get on Steve?
Taking
him back, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But then it was also
Well,
time for me
but
to be
maybe
awkward.
this podcast is our chance to just pretend that we're not,
Yeah.
right?
No, that's cool.
Well, you know, and also I think when we're on stage, it's pretty cathartic. I mean, we're getting out a lot of
Oh yeah.
pent up aggression and energy.
Yeah.
We're all pretty mental.
Yeah,
and I think when we perform, a lot of that energy comes out.
Yeah.
You know, it's our release.
It's hardest.
I'm filled to the brim with anger.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
so-
I mean,
that's why I'm so calm all the time.
Yeah.
That's how you can tell.
Right.
You're a serial killer.
That's what people
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
But as far as anybody knows, I have not killed anyone.
Yeah.
So
Right.
That we can prove.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
all right. Well,
Okay. Well, yeah.
let's-
I mean,
want to play some rock and roll?
I think that, yeah, I mean, we can play something. I was thinking about one of our band names that we came up with. I think out of this sort of conversation we were talking about how we're not kind of the image of your dirty
Right.
rock and
Yeah,
roller.
yeah.
And we came up with the intimidating bulges.
Oh yeah.
Remember
okay.
that?
Yeah, I
We're
remember
talking
that.
about the intimidating bulges. That's another fun thing we do is make up band names.
Band
and,
names
Yeah.
and song names.
Yeah, song
Yeah.
names, and then they're all
So maybe
we-
one song on this album could be the Intimidating Bulges.
right. I
Yeah.
mean, I was thinking of a bunch of weird stuff the other day, like the gleaming sheath.
Right. Now, what kind of band would that be?
Well, I was trying to figure out what kind of band would that be.
That would be cock rock.
Right. I mean, totally. Gleaming sheath.
Yeah.
But I mean, right? That's
It's
like just to
Steel
see
Panther.
that on a T-shirt would be awesome, like the glitter, like gold glitter or something. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would people like short hip it up by just Sheath? We're going to see Sheath tonight.
That's what I was thinking. Like, we're going to
Probably.
see G Sheath.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then everybody in the band, like Andris Sheath, G Sheath, Dougie Sheath.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
We could do a Ramon style. Yeah, I had another one too. I'll save it for the next episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I can't remember it right
This
now.
will be a new a recurring segment. Band names
It
with
should
Dougie.
be because I was thinking. I
Yeah.
mean, sheath is a great word.
Yeah.
If we're gonna do that, I'm gonna need a black singlet
yeah.
Ooh.
with I guess
Well, I thought we were
like
talking
silver.
about-
Could we get silver?
Like
Yeah.
cod pieces,
Yeah.
right? I
Yeah,
mean,
cod
yeah.
pieces.
like a big old
like it'll just kind of hang out and
It'll be-
flop around.
not like gore style cod,
Right.
but like maybe
like the cuttlefish of Cthulhu. Not like
Yeah.
that. But
maybe
more
like
realistic.
clockwork orange-ish kind of.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like you're going to get your ass beat, and then you're going to get the deep dicking.
yes, it's coming.
Yeah,
Like,
the ultraviolence.
hey, check out what I'm packing.
Yeah, exactly. It's very intimidating, Andris.
Yeah.
Which is fine. This is normal.
Fine.
This is
Yeah.
exactly
It is
what we
Totally
do.
normal. Totally normal. If you
Totally
think this
normal.
isn't normal, then stop this.
Yeah.
So
It's going to be a whole lot of this, folks.
whole mess.
I mean, we talked about this song for 20 minutes, and we're still talking about it.
Yeah.
This is basically it. All right, that does it for the first episode of Idiots with Instruments. Find us on the web at idiotswithinstruments.com, redhotrebellion.com, at Red Hot Rebellion, everywhere else on the Facebook, all that stuff. Have a good evening, everybody. I'm Jim Tramontana.
I'm Doug Spencer.
I'm Andris Divine.
And like we always say every day, the three rules of Red Hot Rebellion. Stay hydrated.
Keep it simple.
Never play acoustic.
Bye.
Idiots with Instruments is a Solid Arts and Science production. All rights reserved throughout the multiverse. Please subscribe and review the show on iTunes or your podcatcher of choice. Visit idiotswithinstruments.com for exclusive bonus material and to support or sponsor this show.